faculty, and fellow students. 13 years ago, the co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, gave a speech about his life that had fascinated me and motivated me and has ultimately provided me with the topic for this speech. He told his story, which can be summed up through the following quote: "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future." Today, I'll tell you how this relates to my life. About 8.5 years ago, I was outside playing with my friends in the snow. I decided to go back home because it was already starting to get dark. When I stepped inside, I saw a keyboard in the living room. My clothes were still all wet from the snow, of course, so I had to change before I was able to do anything with this toy. I can remember being excited to play this new instrument that my dad had just bought. I immediately spent a lot of time on the keyboard. Later that year, my grandma noticed an ad on a street pole, advertising piano lessons from a guy named Matti. She thought I would be interested in taking lessons because she had noticed my interest in music. Soon I was taking lessons from Matti, and little did I know at the time, but this stranger was going to become one of the most influential people in my life. I was in first grade when I first started going to Matti for piano lessons. Every Wednesday, Matti taught me the basics of music, and from there, we progressed to more difficult songs and compositions. For the next few years, I continued going to these lessons. Sometimes I was more motivated, and other times I was a bit less. Then, when I was in 7th grade, I felt like quitting because soccer had become more important to me, and it allowed me to have a more socially fulfilling outlet, since piano was mostly solitary activity. Deep down, I knew that my true skill was playing the piano, and my parents did too. And thankfully, they didn't let me quit. Even though I was angry at that time, I am now so grateful that they stopped me from making a huge mistake. I never really knew why I was taking piano lessons. It sometimes felt like a waste of time, and I often wondered, how can playing this instrument help me with my future? But it turns out, the answer to this is pretty simple. You might not know what you're getting into at first, but later on in your life, it might help you in a weird way. You probably won't find a purpose straight away, but don't stress, because sometimes you may be working towards a dream that you don't even know you have. And of course, the best things in life don't always happen overnight. It took me 7.5 years to realize why I had gone to all of those piano lessons. About 1 year ago, I started producing music. Without having the ability to play notes and reading note signs, producing would be impossible for me. I also realized that after a hard day, I can always play the piano because it helps me forget everything else that's going on in my life. Having the passion to play the piano has not only given me an uncommon talent, but also taught me how to stay motivated and see things through. Right now, if I had to tell you what my purpose in life is, I would say it has everything to do with music and specifically the piano. But who knows what other opportunities might arise and totally cause my focus to shift. It might become my professional career. I don't know. But it doesn't matter, because trusting that the dots will connect down the road will give me the confidence to follow my heart. You also have to remember that no one can do awesome things in their life without having anyone to share it with. Everybody has ups and downs, good days and bad days, and trust me, I wouldn't be the person I am today without the people that I know. I can't thank my parents enough for giving me an opportunity to come overseas to spend an exchange year at Auckland. Both of my parents, my mom and dad, have not only supported my passion of playing the piano throughout my career, but they've also provided me with countless opportunities to experience new things and expand my knowledge and understanding of the world. My dad bought me my first piano, which was the beginning of a long-lasting story. My mom has always kept me sitting in front of the piano ever since I got it, meaning that without her, I would have given up early. My brother has always been very competitive, and I can assure you he has made me fight for the things I want, because nothing good comes easy in life. And I can't forget my piano teacher, Matti. He always wanted me to keep playing and took me to the next level when I didn't want to get there anymore. He always saw talent in me when I was feeling unconfident about myself. Every time when I had learned more about music theory, which I hated, Matti always found a way to make me learn it. And because of this year at Auckland, I've been lucky enough to have even more people in my life that I can call family, especially the Piero family. You have made my year the most awesome year of my life, riding dirt bikes on the fields, going to a Sixers game, and the Eagles parade, just to name a few. One more time, thank you. When I look back at my life, I realize how small events can have a big impact later on. The ad on the street pole that my grandma noticed meant almost nothing to me in the moment. But now when I look back at it, my music career probably would have never even started if it wasn't for that ad. Like I already said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Thank you.